Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And today, the Houston Rockets beat the Miami Heat in the final game of the preseason, 110-104. As the Rockets improved to 4-1, the Heat fall to 2-3. Those are the teams' final records of the preseason. So Rockets go 4-1. Hey, great basketball play from the Rockets throughout the preseason. Ime Udoka said this was going to be a rehearsal for the regular season today, and we saw it. The starters, Anaman Thompson, got great minutes. I will say that the minutes we saw from the starters tonight, you're going to definitely see these guys play a little bit more minutes in the regular season. I expect the starters that you saw out tonight, they're out there tonight. Jabari Smith Jr., Dylan Brooks, Alperen Sengun, Fred VanVleet, and Jalen Green to probably get in the area of probably in the area of 30 to 33 minutes a night for the Rockets. Now, tonight, Jabari, Brooks, and Sengun got 27, Jalen got 28, and VanVleet got 29. So, pretty decent minutes for the preseason for those guys right there. And the Rockets get to win 110-104. Great first half for the Rockets. They scored 66 points in the first half, and played some great basketball in the first half. Offensively, put up 66 points, outscored the Heat by 15 in the second quarter. But 14 going in halftime, but terrible basketball played in the third quarter. They nearly went like the first five. I think it was the first 5 minutes of basketball It took them. I think it was six. It was the first 5 minutes and 45 seconds. They didn't score a point until 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, and that was a free throw. Then they got a little bit hot. They hit a couple threes. They got going a little bit. It didn't hurt them too much because they were playing some good defense. They only gave up 19 points in the third quarter, while they only scored 15. So offensively, they looked terrible in the third quarter. They looked better offensively in the fourth quarter, putting up nearly 30 points, 29, but still got outscored by 4 with the Heat's 33. But the Rockets still looked good defensively tonight. Every game of the preseason, the Houston Rockets had double-digit steals. Even one, against the Heat, they had 18 steals. The first game against the Pacers had 10 steals, then 18 against the Pelicans, and then I think it was 13 against the Spurs, and then I think the next game they had 13 again against the Spurs, and now 12 against the Heat. So defensively, not only steals, but blocks, they've been amazing. They were one of the best teams defensively in the preseason, and they have talent when it comes to defense with Jabari Smith Jr., Dylan Brooks, who had 3 steals tonight, Fred VanVleet, Alperen Sengun's improved his defense. He had 4 blocks tonight. Off the bench they have, Cam Whitmore, great defender. He had 6 steals in last preseason game, or maybe it was the game before that. Jayshawn Tate's a great defender. Jock Landale's a great defensive center. He had 2 steals and 1 block tonight. He had a great game for the Rockets tonight, and they have some great defensive players. I think they're going to be a really fun team to watch defensively. But let's get into their stats from tonight. Okay. All right, so you had 2 scorers with 20 points. It's Fred VanVleet and Jalen Green. Jalen Green, 28 minutes, 6 for 15, 3 for 7 from 3. He looked great. 5 for 5 from the free throw line with 20 points and 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Fred VanVleet, 20 points, 7 for 10, 3 for 4 from 3, 3 for 3 at the free throw line with 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 3 rebounds. 16 points and 12 rebounds for Alperen Sengun. He also had 3 assists and 4 blocks, 6 for 16 shooting. Way better performance than his last game against the San Antonio Spurs on Wednesday. Dylan Brooks, 24 minutes. Okay, he was a little bit off tonight, but still had a solid performance defensively. 3 for 10, 1 for 7 from 3, 7 points and 3 steals and 2 rebounds for Dylan Brooks. 7 points and 8 rebounds for Jabari Smith Jr. with 2 assists, 3 for 8 shooting, and 1 for 4 from 3. All right, off the bench, 19 points and 7 rebounds and 4 assists and 2 steals for the rookie Anaman Thompson. He shot 6 for 9 and 0 for 1 from 3 and 7 for 9 at the free throw line. 7 points for Jeff Green. Man, I will say after the first couple games, they're the first couple games that Jeff Green had played in the preseason, Jeff Green didn't look great offensively, but he looked better tonight. He was getting points, scored 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He hit a couple field goals, which he's not been able to do in the past. He had an and one in this game. And Jeff Green looked really good in this game for the Houston Rockets. He was 3 for 3 at the free throw line as well. I really liked what I saw from Jeff Green. He's been making great passes as well for assists, and he had two more assists tonight. Really liked what I saw. Now, it says Matthew Meyer played 0 minutes in this game, which means probably that he checked in for a couple seconds at the end of the game. But that's not possible, and I'll tell you why, because on October 18th, the Houston Rockets waived Matthew Meyer, so that's not possible. But besides that, I mean, there wasn't, I mean, a lot of guys didn't get a lot of minutes off the bench. I mean, Amon Thompson had 25 minutes, but besides that, the most minutes off the bench was Jeff Green getting 16 and Jock Landale getting 21. Speaking of Jock Landale, he had 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block, 4 for 8 shooting, and 0 for 1 from 3, which his 1-3 was an in and out. And Jeff Green already went over him. I mean, other than that, I mean, off the bench, you have Cam Whitmore, scored 2 points, 2 free throws, only played 9 minutes in this game, didn't check in until the fourth quarter. Reggie Bullock, 8 minutes, 0 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And then Jae'Sean Tate, 12 minutes, 0 for 3, 0 for 1 from 3, 0 points, 1 steal, 1 rebound. Besides Jock Landale, you got Aaron Holiday, 6 minutes, 0 for 1, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 assist. How about Nate Williams? Jonathan Williams, they call him Nate Williams. Man, did he look good? He's been looking good, and he scored 19 points in their last preseason game. I think he had 8 rebounds as well. Maybe he had 5 assists. He's a guard. This guy needs to make the roster. He's a stud. We got him from Portland, and after I do this post game, I'm gonna do a video on this guy because he is a stud. And you know, tonight he only got 5 minutes. He scored 4 points in those 5 minutes with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. He's been putting up a hell of a effort on the defensive end. Can't wait to see what he does for the Houston Rockets. This guy, there's no way this guy doesn't make the Houston Rockets roster on a 2-way contract. But yeah, I've been excited to see what he does. And then here did not play coach's decision. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who the Rockets just acquired in the trade with the Oklahoma City Thunder for Kevin Porter Jr. Then you got Jermaine Samuels Jr., and then you got Boban Marjanovic, Nate Hinton, Trevor Hudgens, and then also Victor Oladipo. Wasn't a coach's decision because Victor Oladipo is still hurt, so he was not available, and neither was Tari Eason, who's still dealing with a leg contusion. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go rotation-wise for Game 1 with the Rockets. I'll go over Heat scoring real quick. I mean, their starters didn't play the second half. 13 points for Tyler Hero, 11 points for Bam Adebayo, 6 points for Kyle Lowry, 4 points for Caleb Martin, and 3 points for Kevin Love. Off the bench, 10 points for Nikola Jovic, 11 points for Justin Champagnie, 17 points for R.J. Hampton, 8 points for Thomas Bryant. He got hurt in this game. 8 points for Cole Swider, and that was really it. So Jimmy Butler or Josh Richardson or Jaime Jaquez Jr. did not play in this game. So, yeah. All right, that's really it for this game. Great win for the Rockets as they finish up the preseason with a 110-104 win. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Rockets.